Hi people, it is I, Jessica Danae. It has been a minute. I feel like this whole month I feel like this whole month I have not been alive. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. And when I mean that in the sense of I feel like this month just passed me by. And that has to do with possibly because I've been dealing with COVID. Yeah, so I caught COVID. I was a little irritated by it because, due to the situation of how I caught COVID. But it is what it is. And this whole entire time, I just been staying to myself, staying in my house, because I still don't even have my car. That's another story. I got an update on that, but that's another story. And then I would go to the gym and then go to the grocery store. That was literally my routine. It was such a boring life. It's been such a boring life, especially because I don't have my car. So anyway, that's all I really been doing. I ended up catching COVID, and I'm just gonna tell y'all my symptoms, what I experienced during this time. So at the beginning, I started feeling like it was allergies. And when I say allergies, I really just mean the itchy throat. I did not have anything else going on. And I have year-round allergies. And if I don't take my pills, then I start getting the symptoms of my allergies, right? And I got new pills, and I got to take them at night, la 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 la. And I was too lazy to go buy pills on my own rather than take my new prescription. And so I knew that during this time, my allergies would probably start up because I haven't been consistent with my pills. So at this point, I have the itchy throat, and 3 days go by, I get tested, I test negative, and then I say, okay, well, I'll just come back in a few days just to get retested, because it was a possibility that it was just my allergies, and there was a possibility it could possibly be COVID. So then, this week, that week that I experienced the itchy throat, that's when I started getting really tired. I did not have any other symptoms during this week. It was literally the itchy throat and tiredness. So then that goes on, and then the following week, that first day going into the following week, I woke up and I felt good. I was all like, ooh, I actually feel good. My throat isn't as irritated anymore. I don't really feel as fatigued as I was. So I thought maybe, possibly, my body was like, we good, girl. We out here. We saving your life. So then I went to sleep and woke up, and no. So I end up waking up, and now I wake up and I try to breathe, and I feel like I can't take my breath in the morning, and now I have a cough. I did not have a cough prior to this. And the cough would only come, it wasn't a consistent cough. Like I was just coughing and coughing and coughing. It was when I try to take a breath and the air just felt stuck some way, somehow, that's when I would cough. That's the only time that I cough. The following day after that, I woke up, and now when I cough, I had back pain. So I had back pain when I'm coughing now, and I'm kind of tired. I'm not as fatigued as I was, but I made a point to make sure that I'm no longer laying down. I was like, okay, let me sit up, the shoulders back, let's open this chest. I made a point not to lay down. I made a point not to hunch over. I was just being cautious of that, just so that my breathing, I could try to get more into my airways. And then when I lay down, if I laid on my side, I felt a little irritated. I normally lay on my back when I sleep. I didn't have an issue with that. But because I know that you'd be able to breathe more if you lay on your stomach, I did start doing that, because at this point, I just was over the cough and over the issue with being breathless sometimes. So that's why I did it. At no point did I feel like I needed to go to the ER or urgent care to go get checked out or anything like that. So this started happening in the second week, and so I was just dealing with the cough and feeling breathless sometimes, like when I get up, when I bend over, when I go up the stairs. Like when I got to the top of the stairs, I was like, whew, child, I'm just trying to lay in my bed right now, because it was not it, chief. But that was my second week. And then so I was technically over my 10-day mark. So I started feeling symptoms on Friday. So at this point, this was like 2 Fridays. We're at 2 Fridays now. So that's 14 days from the first day I felt my symptoms. What I was told is go by the first day you get your symptoms, and then 10 days, and then you're good to go free, live the world and whatever. If you had a fever, then you would have to wait 24 hours from when you you stopped having a fever to go out and whatever. But at this point, we're at 14 days. And I did not go by Friday though, even though that was the first time I felt my symptoms. I went by that following Monday. So, it was so I'd had COVID longer than the 10 days technically, and then longer than even 14 days, and then it finally felt good. I would say it wasn't a significantly over 14 days. I would say it was probably at like 15 to 16 where I'm like, all right, I think I'm over it. But then it was like a day, and then I got a runny nose. I never have runny noses. Never. Like, my allergies is congestion. Minus my eyes and the hives. And okay, I got allergies, alright? So, but it's never a runny nose. So I'm like, why do I have a runny nose? Like, this is really weird. And then I started feeling nauseous. And then I threw up twice. Like, after it was like a day I threw up, and then I was still feeling nauseous, and then like 2 days later I threw up. I was still feeling nauseous, so I was like, maybe my body's just trying to adjust and whatnot. But overall, my experience, I will say that it was more than 10 days total, even though they say, you know, when you start getting symptoms, wait the 10 days, and that's when you're free to go and live life again. So I was a little like, okay, is my body just trying to adapt, or does it just still need to rest type of thing? But I am all good now. God is good all the time. So here I am again. And I'm able to speak because I had to teach a class my second week when I was like breathless and having a cough. And let me tell you, I was struggling through that class. I'll go through a sentence and I'm like, excuse me. Excuse me. I was like, these people know I'm struggling out here. But I just wanted to tell y'all my story, my symptoms, and how I felt during this time. And also, I'll be having a video coming out soon. I'm going to be having a surgery that was already planned. So hopefully I'm able to still get this surgery, because some places are saying if you tested positive for COVID, you gotta wait until you test negative, even though you could get COVID positive tests for a few months after you had it. So I don't know what my doctor is going to say if I do end up testing positive when they do test me. But it's for a health related issue, so I will be doing a video just addressing that, telling y'all what's going to be happening in my story on that. And then also what's going to be happening after surgery. Well, how I feel and everything after surgery, because it's going to take 2 weeks for recovery, but I can't be in the gym I can't lift anything over 10 pounds for like a month after. So it's just like, I just feel like I've been out of commission for too long, especially I don't have my wrist brace anymore, so I'm happy about that. But it's not like I can go too hard in the gym right now, and I gotta do my stretches and straightening for it. So I'm not trying to mess that up, because I do want to come back and be able to go hard in the gym like I've been trying to do for the past, 3 months. But you know, life happens. But y'all stay safe out there. Stay safe and take care of yourselves, and have a great rest of your day. Like I said, this was just my experience, and I thought I would share it with y'all.